I am Shiny. Now I am going to about the topic name as key management. Now I am going to about introduction. Key management and distribution is an important topic in cryptography and network security. For how to key management techniques, a cryptography is used to encrypt and decrypt the data. That means if you have to send the input data, if you have attacked the data, modify anything is called. This is avoid to overcome security purpose used to encrypt and decrypt the data. That means that is used to the key with the key used to the encrypt the data. Then key management details with the complete life cycle of keys. Then key distribution deals with is securely providing keys to the communicating parties. Provide the communicating parties. Their main goal is to ensure that only authorized user can access the keys. That means the access the keys of users or receiver side. Which are the innovations of key management. So once again, key management and distribution important of cryptography and network security. It is the cryptography used to encrypt and decrypt the data and deal with the complete keys based on the topic. Key distribution deals with the securely provide the communicating parties. How to communicate the key manage provided how to provide the keys. The main reasons of the main purpose of key management is how to authorize how to manage this case. What is key management? Key management means their lifetime. It is key generation. How to key generate, how to key storage, key distribution, key how to use keys users, how to use key rotation, and how to use key revocation, key destruction. These are the hardest key managements you have to learn about now. What is key distributions? Key distribution is the process of securely sharing or establishing cryptographic keys between two or more communicating parties. For example, sender, for key distribution and receiver. Key distribution is the process of securely sharing or establishing cryptography keys between two or more communicating parties. For example, sender secure key distribution, receiver after receiving or establishing the key, the sender and the receiver can communicate securely. These are the key distribution. If you for example, sender to give the sender to distribution, secure key distribution. For example, secure key distribution and alert authority, certificate authority. There are many conditions are used to the secure key distribution, and then finally send to the receiver. Next, types of key distribution. There are two major approaches. One is symmetric key distribution. Second one is asymmetric key distributions. Symmetric key distributions means in symmetric encryption, the same secret key used for both encryption and decryption. Same symmetric encryption, same secret key, same key. That means encryption methods and decryption methods used to the encryptions are used to the user side, decryption side as user as receiver side. Example: Alice shared secret key sent to the Bob. Alice and Bob shared the secret key. Alice used the key to encrypt the message. First, Alice uses the key to encrypt the message, and Bob uses the key to decrypt the message. Same key but different encryption and decryption method. Advantage and fast and efficient and for large amount of data. Disadvantage, securely sharing the secret key is difficult. Key management becomes complicated with there are many users. That means secret key is difficult. Key management becomes complicated when there are many users. Key distribution center. A key distributed center trusted third party that helps users obtain secret keys securely. Working securely. Working Alice wants to communicate securely with the pub. Alice wants to communicate securely with the pub. The working how to work that means he distributed center. Alice want to communicate first step. Alice want to communicate securely with the papa. Alice contacts with the KDC, that means key distribution center. That KDC provides a session for key for communication. The key is securely delivered to the authorized parties. Then Alice and Bob uses the session key for secure communication. That means example Alice and Bob distribution of that key essence that means key distribution centers. The KDC acts for a trusted authority for distribution keys. KDC means anything trusted authority, certificate, any authority are used to distribute and send up. Next, asymmetric key distribution. Asymmetric key cryptography uses two keys. One is public key, another one is private key. The public key can be shared with everyone, while the private key must be kept secret. The public key can be shared with everyone while the private key must be kept secret. That means public key is shared. For example, Gmail ID. That means user needs to hold all the details for other users, but private password means private key. You don't share the details. Example, all is to public key to send the secure communication and to and create Bob's private key. Advantages: no need to share a secret key before hand. Supports authentication and digital signatures, and then useful for establishing secure communications. And that's an important topic of Debbie Kelman key essence. How to this process, how to assign the key. Debbie Kelman is a method used by two parties to establish a shared secret key over an insecure network. For basic idea, Alice uses a private value, Bob uses a private value, they exchange public values. Both the performance calculation using their private and received values. Both arrives at the same shared secret. Important points. The actual secret key is not directly transmitted over the network. It is commonly used as a key establishment token key and secure communication protocol. Public key infrastructure. Public PKS system is to manage public keys and digital certificate. Main components: certificate authority, digital certificates, public key, private key. A certificate authority verifies identities and issues digital certificates that bind identity to Public keys. Example, HTTP's websites use the certificate as part of establishing trusted secure connections. That means if you have imagine that is a sender and a receiver, sender has public key and private key are same as and public key and the receiver side. That means if you have encrypted the data, you know that you know the public key of the user B. You got to request of the authority that a digital certificate or anything authority you come down, you send the request of the file. Next you think this authority send to the B, and that means B send to the public key of the authority. That authority public that centralized authority give the public key of B, and then give the message encrypted by A, then send to the directly from the B user B. It's the certificate authority. If you have no public key and private keys, verify the identities and uses digital certificates that bind and uses public key. Importance of key management. Key management is important because it protects confidential information, it prevents unauthorized access, it supports authentication, it protects encryption keys from attackers, it reduces the impacts of compromised keys, it can maintain secure communication. Key management is important because it protects confidential information, it prevents unauthorized access, it supports authentication. These are the importance of key management. What are the challenges of key management? Secure key distribution, protecting private keys, managing a large number of keys, key theft or compromise, key rotation, key revocation, secure key storage, user authentication. So these are the challenges of distributed key management. Applications of key management means key managements or distributions are usually HTTPS, online banking, VPN, Wi-Fi security, cloud security, email security, digital signature, secure message, file and database encryptions. Conclusion, key manages and distribution is a fundamental part of network security. Key management controls the complete life cycle of cryptographic keys, while key distribution ensures that the keys are secure, regularly shared or established between authorized parties. Methods such as there is a difficult Kalman asymmetric cryptographies and PKL provide secure key management and distribution. Once again, key management is cryptography used to cryptographic and network security. Cryptography is used to encrypt and decrypt the data. Then what is key management? Key management, how to manage the secret key, how to key generation, key storage, key distribution, key usage, key resolution, evaluation, rotation, key distraction. What is key distraction? For if you can send the message, then you can send the secure key distribution and the receiver side the data. Types of key distribution: symmetric key distribution, key distribution. Symmetric key distribution means in symmetric encryption, The same secret key is used for both the encryption and the decryption. Example: Alice and Sue share the secret key part. Alice can use the uses key large decryption. And then key distributor center. KDC used to the that means authority, certificate authority or management authority. Any authority is used to and the asymmetric secretary like two keys used to public key, private key. Public key is a share to the user and private keys don't share the private key. Next, difficult key essentials used to public key infrastructures is main components digital signature public key layers. Importance of key management, analytical information, and authorizes access, authentication, cryptography, key manage attacks, important compromised case. It helps maintain secure communication. Challenges and applications and conclusions. Thank you.